I wonder who the gamer of the group is. Let's get it. Roll the intro music.
Going off what Alyssa said in the beginning of the episode, I wonder who the gamer of this group is.
I wonder.
Wow.
Maybe it's the person who stays in their basement the whole entire day.
It's been a while since that joke was made. It's been like, what, 16, 15 episodes? It's definitely been a while.
Definitely been a while.
I'd consider myself the gamer of the group. I mean...
Yeah, but why do you consider yourself the gamer?
Why do I consider because I don't have a life.
I'm not saying that gamers don't have lives. It's just Amelia.
No, because I throw away my life to gaming. There's the fine line between generally not having a life and not having a life because of gaming. And I'm on the not having a life because of gaming. You know, it's an addiction, and I have to get over it.
We'll get through this.
We'll get through it together.
Valorant.
Okay, but Valorant is bomb.
No, it's a terrible game. I hate that game. I legitimately hate Valorant.
Yeah. Keep saying that until you play it after we record this.
No, before this recording, Amelia was literally playing Valorant with her.
She was.
That's true. That's
true. Have played Valorant. We're gonna do this now, and then she's gonna play Valorant.
I'm gonna do homework. I'm gonna do homework and then play more Valorant.
Oh, she said, I'm gonna stay up all night and play Valorant. That's what's gonna happen.
Oh, you know what? For reference, it's 9 p.m. Let's just reference. It's 9 p.m. on a school day, and I'm about to start my homework and then play more Valorant.
Oh my god.
Yeah, you're gonna go to bed at 3 a.m.
That used to be me, but not because of gaming, because I procrastinated. Sometimes because of gaming. If that was before though. Now I'm just chill. I'm not as hardcore as these two right here, especially Amelia.
Me hardcore?
I mean,
with what? Oh, with homework, yes.
No, with gaming.
Oh, gaming wise?
Well, you calm down a bit. Now Amelia's just
that's true. I calmed down a little bit, and Amelia was like, gas pedal.
Yeah. But you know, for an overview of what we're going to be talking about today, we're going to kind of discuss how video games affect teenagers our age. You know,
our generation.
Our generation. Because as you can tell from just the three of us, even if Alyssa doesn't play as much as I do, we all still play video games, and somehow it's affected us. Damn, my vision is fucked up because I'm I'm looking at my screen 24/7, and I'm if you play Valorant, you know how cool it is to get super up close, face, nose to monitor, just touching. That's how close I get to my monitor when I play. That's a little bit of
that's something how close I get. Oh
no!
Are you okay?
It's an exaggeration, but I do get pretty close to my monitor, so it's affected me in some ways, but
in some
ways, but we'll get into that later. So what games do you guys play?
We all used to play Minecraft together.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's our kind of conjoint game is Minecraft. I mean, I occasionally still play Minecraft because I have a group of friends I play with, but I've definitely lowered down the time that I play it.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's just because school.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, go right ahead. Go ahead.
I was gonna interrupt you there. Fun fact, Minecraft is where we got the idea for this podcast. It was on a 3v3 Skywars game on a server. And we were all just kind of laughing. And we were like, ha ha ha, wouldn't it be so funny if we started a podcast? And then Kayla was like, let's do it. And I was like, let's do what? She was like, start a podcast. And then Alyssa was like, I'm so down. And I was like, I guess I'm too. And then that's how we got this idea in the middle of summer on just a random Minecraft server. And I just hit my mic. But yeah, it really shows how games can bring people together.
Mm-hmm. Sorry, that was just my. No,
they do.
You're totally right. Like that brought an idea together and we made it happen, but in reality, you can meet so many cool people online and in games.
I'm
And
married on Valorant. Like, it brings people together, man.
congratulations! Thank you for not inviting us to your wedding.
Yeah,
Jeez.
I don't know how it happened. It was just like I joined the Spike Rush. Some girl was like, "Hello," and I was like, "Hey," and then she was like, "Oh, you're a girl," and I was like, "Yeah." She was like, "Let's get married." I was like, "Okay," and then like this guy was like, the Reina was like, "Wow, you're getting married without me?" She's like, "I'm hitched, bitch," and I was like, "Yeah, we're hitched," and then we won the game because we're badass bitches, you know.
That's actually
Anyway,
that's really cool. But still, didn't invite us to the wedding. So
it never happened.
there are now 2 members of A.K.A. I'm just kidding. But yeah, I mean, I met a lot of my friends off of Minecraft specifically because I'm like a hardcore Minecraft player. You know, you got the Bedwars, it's not as much, but I was really into Skywars and just like learning PvP at some point.
Yeah,
I,
miss,
I
I'm banned from Hypixel.
anyway, yeah, I that's another story. Okay, which we'll get into a little later because of
Yeah.
stupidity and young children. Ooh, anyway, but I used to like grind Skywars and PvP and all that stuff until the band thing happened. But that like lowered my motivation, so I stopped trying hard on Minecraft because I knew it wasn't gonna get me anywhere. Because I kind of just suck in Minecraft. I kind of just play for the fun of it. And yeah, now I just kind of play Murder Mayhem, which is like just it's pretty self-explanatory. That's the only
It's
game I
like
really play.
Clue, like murder mystery.
Yeah, it's like one person's a murderer, one person's a detective, everyone else is bystanders, and the bystanders can get a bow and they can kill a murder. And I also play SG, which is like survival games, kind of like the Hunger Games kind of thing. That's all I did on Minecraft. And then
We grinded a lot of Skywars.
we
Yeah.
grinded a lot of Skywars. 3v3s, we did a lot. We did one just solos. We did
Yeah.
a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I play Skywars with them, but I can't go solos. I never win on solos. I only can like I like being on teams, so I've asked them to go like 3v3 with
Alyssa,
me.
half the time you lost where we were. Like,
Well,
Yeah,
so
no.
okay. Oh, go ahead, Amelia. Tell me.
that's because I can't PvP most of the time, and I'm
No,
just like,
because it would literally picture this. It'd be me and Kaylee like, go, 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 go. And Alyssa would be on the other side of the island, like, where are we? Like, are we supposed
they're
to
really
be on over here?
fast. They're like,
And then
okay,
no
we
no
gotta
no.
go here, we gotta go there, and I'm like, what?
What's even funnier is that like halfway through the game, Alyssa would just be like walking across a bridge and she'd be like, shoot, we're not yellow. And we were like, no, Alyssa, we've been blue. And she's like, oh shoot, I could have swore we were yellow. And I was like, you have blue armor on. And then she's like, oh shoot, you're right.
It's
Yeah,
so funny because it's true.
yeah, but
Yeah.
see, Skywars is fun, like for me, but I'm a Bed Wars type of person, dude. I love Bed
Yeah,
Wars.
Bedwars
I,
is pretty bomb.
I'll be like even when Amelia and Kaylee aren't on Minecraft, I'll be on Minecraft like what's it called? What's the word called? Even I don't even know gaming. Like um
Grinding?
grinding. There you go. Oh my god. I'm so sorry. That was so bad.
I was
I
like, are you looking I didn't know what you were looking for. I was like, are you looking for
yeah,
like a
I'll
type
be
of
like
gamer?
literally
Like what?
yeah. I'll be literally grinding on Bed Wars and I don't even there's no like specific reason why. It's just I find it fun. I don't know. It's just and I'm like
I mean, I get
during
that.
during like Bed Wars games, I'm like all positions. I'm like defender, I'm like attacker, I'm like go get the bed or like defend. I'm like always leading my team, always carrying my team. Um
Yeah.
but yeah, and then I remember like when we were in like middle school, we would always play Bedwars on Hypixel until Kaylee got banned and then we
Yeah,
stopped.
Kaylee. Yeah,
Okay,
Kay.
that we keep bringing this up. I guess I gotta tell the story now. So, okay, get your popcorn because this is where the stupidity starts. So, Amelia and I, we were always playing Minecraft together, like always, right? And Alyssa would come and she would play with us sometimes. And then she would normally go do her homework because she was a good child, and we were just kind of like, you know. So we were playing Minecraft one day, and I think we met this one person, and they're really nice. They're really nice, but we never like we talked to them on Skype because Skype was the
Oh
Discord
my
back
god.
then. Okay, Skype was a Discord back then, and so we were friends with them for like a really long time. I think it was a couple months, maybe over a year. I don't really remember the details. And they were like, "You should get this hacked client." Blah blah blah. I was like, "Yeah." So we both got the hacked client, right? Amelia and I both got it. Now, Amelia was responsible with it, and this person told us they were like, make sure you don't overuse this. Okay, this is
This is
you could,
great power, great responsibility.
but
You
don't
know the
overuse
saying.
it. And
Yeah.
I was just like, yeah, 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 I got you, yeah. And so after like a couple of days, and I was being responsible with it, and then I got Watchdog, and I was like, no biggie, whatever. I got Watchdog again, and I was like, you can't stop me. So
And at this point,
Amelia warned me.
I had already deleted my client because I was like, this isn't good.
Yeah, Amelia warned me, and she was like, Kaylee, turn it off and like stop using it. And I was like, yeah, I will. And I did turn it off. And then I was like, I know it's turned off, but what if I just turn it back on and do one more thing? So I turned it back on and I did one more thing and I got Watchdog the last time. Now, before that last Watchdog though, no, yeah, after that last Watchdog, I still did it and then I got banned permanently. But before that last Watchdog, I got banned again, but only temporary. So the last Watchdog was like the last strike. So I was essentially permanently banned from Hypixel. Now I can no longer get on there because I'm IP banned. So I just use Amelia's account. And yeah. But that was a sad day because like when you're a 10-year-old, you're just like, oh, I didn't do anything.
She kept the act that she didn't do anything on for years. She
Yeah.
only recently, no, you guys have to believe me. She only recently told me that she was actually hacking. Because until like the 8th grade, she was so stubborn. She was like, I didn't do anything. They weren't on. I had them off. And then like one day in like freshman year, I was like, be honest. Did you hack? And she was like, yeah. And I was like, you. I was like, and she was like, yeah, I don't know. I just didn't want to tell you. I was like, oh my God.
Like now I understand why people hate hackers so much. Like when you're a hacker, you have so much power and you're just like, yeah, I can fly over to you and I can knock you off your island, like beat that.
So
Eat
annoying.
dirt,
So
you know what I mean?
annoying.
But when you're getting hacked, you're just like, bro, that's so uncool. You're such a lazy bum. Like I bet you don't even wake up in the morning. You just play Minecraft all day. Like you're so late. You got no life. Like you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
or as I do it, I rage a lot, and then I'm just
See, I don't rage anymore. Alyssa, did you ever rage in like games, like hardcore? I feel like you did at some point,
No,
like for like
I
certain
don't
games.
Alyssa.
I don't think so. Like, I
You know
didn't have
what?
any bad, like, rage moments, if like
I had bad ones when I was little. I would get so pissed. Like, if I didn't win a Skywars game, I would get so raged.
I'm not that type of person. I wouldn't be, like, so upset over a game that I would, like, literally be that mad.
Talking about like games we used to play together. Do you guys remember that like really weird like 8th grade phase where like any half day or any day off, we'd all just play Roblox?
Yes.
Do you
Yo,
guys remember
Roblox
that?
was the thing. Yeah, I
Yeah,
remember
we'd
that.
play like pizza, survive the night, obbies, um,
Yeah.
the prison game.
Prison. I was gonna say that one. Prison.
Oh my god. It's been
Like
so
natural
long.
disasters. We should get back on there one day. Because I'm not
So
banned on
Yeah, but
Roblox, so
Roblox has, like
what's wrong with Roblox?
doesn't it have, like, middle school not middle schoolers, but, like, you
Oh,
know
well, of course it's
yeah,
full of
yeah,
little kids.
yeah. There's like 7-year-olds
There's
everywhere
a bunch of
on that
cringy,
platform.
like, TikTok couples on
Yeah,
there
that's
too, but it's fine, it's
It's
fine.
fun. Yeah,
But so,
I
like,
think.
to actually oh, whoa.
No, go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I was gonna say to actually get to the point of this, like, whole thing, how do video games affect your guys' life, like, as a whole?
Well, I
Like,
mean, we summed up some, of course, the games that we mainly played when we were little, and I think the way it affected me personally was it gave me a place to like go when I was stressed. Like, I know a lot of gamers can say this too. And I'm not really a hardcore gamer, but it was kind of like your safe space. Like when you got in a game, no one was watching you, no one was telling you like kind of what to do, any chores you had to do. You were just playing for the fun of it. Like that was your relaxation moment. That was your breather. but I also think it got to a point, at least for me, where it was just too much. Like I was on it too much, and you forget about everything else. And the more important thing, which is your life, it gets essentially like locked away, and you're just on the games all the time, and you can't really do anything because you're kind of trapped. If that makes sense. I mean, that sounds super dark and eerie, but that's how it felt at some point. And then I would get yelled at a lot, so I took more time off and kind of did other things, and I unlocked myself from that little door. So that's my take on it. What about you guys to make it a little bit brighter in
Yeah.
here?
What about you, Alyssa? How have
I
video games
mean,
affected you?
I think like video games and like technology as like a whole is like a part of us, is a part of our generation. And
Definitely.
like if you were to take that away from us, I feel like we wouldn't be able to like technology, not just video games. We wouldn't be able to function, if that makes
Oh,
sense.
most definitely.
Yeah.
Most, yeah.
Because
The
we're
technology
kind
is
of
our heart.
yeah, our generation is built off of our phones, of our technology, and we like
No,
use technology for literally everything, right?
no matter like how many people say it and how confident you can be in yourself, if like I hear someone our age being like, "Yeah, I can survive a whole like month without my phone," bullshit. I don't believe it for a second.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like if people like force themselves to do it, then they can like do it, but like
Okay,
they're gonna
like if someone,
wish that they're gonna
yeah,
have their phone back. Like sometimes they're gonna wish that, oh, I wish I had a piece of technology in this situation. Because honestly, technology is useful like in many ways, and we use it in an everyday basis. So taking that away from us is like taking a like away a part of us, if that makes sense.
hmm
No, I fully support that.
Mhm.
It's true. Like, well, now we don't really have an excuse not to use it because I mean we have an excuse to use it. I mean because of this whole entire COVID situation where we have to be
hmm
online. But for the most part, like sometimes I wouldn't even be actually using my phone. Sometimes I would just look at the home screen to make myself feel less awkward around like a group of people.
Oh, yeah,
I
we've all
would
been
do
in
that
that
all the time.
situation,
I still do it because what am I gonna do? Stare at a wall? Like, no, I have my
and
phone.
it
I
just
might
looks
as well just
awkward.
play on
Yeah,
it.
no.
Exactly, yeah. And I feel like that example is just it's so normalized. Like everyone has done that once in their life. Everyone. But I don't know why, but I hate it and I also don't hate it as that like we're teaching little kids to use tablets and like yeah, it might help them learn, but I hate that they're using technology. I don't know why.
Yeah, I think
I
it's
I
at
don't
such
know.
a young age, it's like you're already affecting their minds with technology. And
Mhm.
like when we were young, we got to enjoy like the outside and we I mean like they could
Yeah,
still do
yeah.
that. But like we were less on our like tablets and more like
I
communicating
mean,
with each
again, like
other.
at this time with everything going on, there's not much they can do,
Yeah.
especially since like kids that
Yeah, yeah.
young are very high risk. It's just better. Like if I was a parent at this time, I think I'd just rather buy my kid a tablet and just let them sit on their tablet than risk them going and playing outside and getting sick. You know
Mhm.
what I mean?
I think
So
Mhm.
I think in like to a certain degree, it's inevitable that they're learning through this age.
mhm. I think it's just so normalized.
hmm
It's technology is implanted in our lives and it will forever be because technology is always evolving and it's going to constantly keep coming up and we're going to use it to our best ability of course to make like a better future. But like Kaylee said, like exposing like this young generation to so much technology, is it a good thing? Is it a bad thing? I don't know. It just depends on the situation, I guess.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
feel like it could be taken both ways. Take it could be it could be taken both ways
Yeah.
because when we look at social media, not just games, because games are also a way too. Is there's a lot of negative things on there, and everyone knows about that. There's a lot of negative things on social media, and there's a lot of positive things on social media as well. But that's just one aspect. But when you're on your phone and you're on games and you're on anything in general, it can actually alter your personality. Like you could be a different person on your phone in real life. You could be someone different, which I kind of hate in essentially because it just doesn't tell me who you really are, I guess. And I don't know. I think we're definitely gonna get better with technology, but how it affects us, it might get worse.
Yeah, I mean, like, for us, like me and like you guys, we grew up with like, the technology thing just starting. Well, not just starting, but it was starting to become a lot more popular than it was in the 90s. And like now where we're at the point where like we're in high school and it's just our high school distributes Chromebooks to everyone,
Mhm.
and
Mhm.
we have enough for like, we have enough money to supply all that. It's just crazy. But like going back to the video game thing, for me personally, like video games kind of I wouldn't say they're my home, but they're like my second home. You know what I mean?
Well, they're in your home, so
Yeah, they're in my home on my computer. But like through video games, like I probably have met some of my closest friends besides you guys. Like if I hadn't ever like gotten a better computer or like downloaded Valorant or VR chat, I would have never met all my good friends now, like all of Desu that I always talk about. Like, I would have never met those guys, and I don't think I'd be the same person without them, to be honest. And I know this is like a heartfelt moment, and I know for a fact I'll get shit on for this, but like, I really am like thankful for everything that video games have brought me, even though that's like cringy because it's just video games. I do think that they give a lot, even though like some parents and like, older people are like, "Oh no, video games are terrible. They ruin kids' brains. They rot them, blah blah blah." They're just jealous cuz they couldn't be as cool as us growing up with all this technology. But yeah, no, I think that video games have definitely left a more positive impact on my life than a negative. Like sometimes they do cause me to slack on my work or get distracted with certain things and just lose track of time. They do have some like small negative things like that, but overall I think that they they bettered me as a person because they gave me like, they give me something to do and they give me people to talk to. And even though the gaming community is like toxic and whatnot, I still love it. Like it's great. It's funny. It makes me laugh. Like just like I said, it's like a second home in my home, if that makes sense.
I wonder if people who, like, play video games or, like, are addicted, like, because there's different types of addicted,
Hmm.
you know?
Yeah.
If they're, like, aware of how video games are, like, affecting them, like, are they, I don't know, deteriorating, themselves with video games? I'm probably not. They're probably doing it to, like, relieve stress, enjoy
I
the
mean,
game.
not necessarily. Like there was like a point of time where I realized that I was playing way too many games. Like there was school nights where I would be staying up till 5 playing a game, then taking a nap, waking up at 7, getting ready to go to class. Like there was a schedule that I was on like that, and it was terrible. But I realized I was like, okay, I'm playing a little too much of this game. Let me chill out with this, and let me try something else. And I started going to sleep earlier, and now I feel better. Like
Mhm.
I'm doing better now, but you know, sometimes you don't realize it. Like it
Yeah.
just slips through your fingers and you're like,
Like,
"Wow."
you exceed your limits, and that really shouldn't happen. You should know what's good for you and what's good for your health when you are
Yeah,
gaming. Because I feel like if you wanna continue gaming, you have to take care of yourself, you know, just the
definitely.
basics. Um, like Amelia, she said she wasn't sleeping enough, and she told herself, "You know what? I'm gonna, like, stop. I mean, like, I'm gonna cut
Oh,
down my time."
fix it.
Yeah, and try to get some sleep, and, of course, sleep is important. Get some sleep if you're lacking.
And
Um
besides sleep, make sure to drink water because that's another thing I realized I do a lot when I get really into my gaming zone. Gaming zone. When I really focus on video games and I stop focusing on all my other surroundings, I realize that I forget to drink water or
Yeah.
eat food, and I'll go like 2 solid days without drinking water.
You're never
And
too
Yeah,
hydrated.
yeah.
You should always drink water.
I mean, can't you die from drinking too much water? I don't
Yeah,
want
but
people,
I mean, but
I
it's not
don't
like
want
anyone's
people
really
You
gonna
drinking
wanna
do
like
that
drink a
right
whole
now.
yeah.
lake? You wanna drink a whole lake? Then yeah.
I
But
don't want people drinking like 8 gallons of water.
I
Just
don't think that's our
A.K.A.
worry right now.
podcast
I'm pretty
told
sure
them
it's like
to.
2 gallons. Like
Something like that. I don't know.
yeah.
Yeah,
But
don't
yeah,
drink too
definitely with
much
the
water, but
definitely
take care
with
of it.
with the skipping meals. Like I remember when I was really into gaming, I wouldn't eat a meal all day. Like
Yeah.
all day. I would have like maybe like I don't know, some sort of Cliff Bar, but I wouldn't eat because I'd be having so much fun that I wouldn't realize what I was doing to myself out of the game, and that was really bad. So like instead of the sleep, it was definitely the eating for me.
Eat your meals.
Yeah,
That's
Yeah.
definitely. Make sure you get three meals a day. Get at least 6 hours of sleep because we know how people these days are teenagers. Definitely not gonna get 8 hours of
and if
sleep.
you're in
Amelia,
school
yeah, we know, Amelia. You get like 4 hours of sleep, which is not still not good.
and if
I
you're
got
in
5 today.
school
Whoa, whoa, whoa. No need to attack me. I got 5 today, okay?
Like that's any better.
Calm down, man.
It's actually better. I'm proud of you.
Thanks, Kaylee. I love you.
Love you too.
Love triangle. I'm scared.
Woo!
Woo!
Let's hope we
But
love
yeah.
you. I love you more than I love Amelia.
Oh,
Whoa.
I'm just
Whoa.
kidding. I'm just kidding. I love you guys
Are
equally.
we publicizing our problems to the world now? What's going on here?
But
I'm the most likable
definitely.
person.
Oh, No, that's true. That's true. That's
I'm
true.
just kidding. No, we're all
No, but
very likable.
it's pretty true.
No, dude.
Okay, we have to go resolve some issues now, I see. Gotta
I'm just
turn
kidding.
this recording off and go fight.
But
Alyssa, drive to my house right now. We'll see who Kaylee loves
Square
more.
up. Let's get it. I'm
Yeah,
gonna.
yeah, yeah.
Square
Come
up,
on,
square
come on
up, yeah,
over.
square
Come on
up.
over. Come
I'm
on
gonna
over.
get my permit soon, and you already know I'm.
Oh,
gonna
I'm gonna get it
pull
before
up.
you.
What, are you gonna hit me with your car? What? What, with your
Yeah.
permit?
Yeah.
Good luck never getting your license.
We'll hit
Alyssa,
my
you wanna sandwich her with the cars?
Yeah, I'll destroy her computer.
Okay,
That's
this
what
is
I'll
so
do.
bad. Okay,
Whoa,
but
whoa, you're crossing
Whoa.
a line there,
Whoa.
buddy.
I just did that.
Squash me with your cars, but don't lay a finger on my computer. I don't care if I'm paralyzed. I'll figure out how to make my fingers work, and I will play Valorant. Jesus.
she's in the
Talk
hospital
about
bed with the car. She brought
talk
her
about
computer to the hospital.
crossing boundaries. Jeez.
But that was today's episode. It's mainly talking about how gaming has affected us. Not only gaming, but technology, and it's still gonna affect us in the future. So I mean, just make sure you take care of yourself. That's very important. I think it's definitely a good thing to take away from this episode is to take care of yourself no matter what you're going through and no matter whatever technology is telling you to do or making you do. We love you guys and we'll see you guys next Sunday. New
Food
episode.
time.
Food.
Bye.
Woo, 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 woo. If you want to support us, you should follow our socials. Our website is akapodcast.carrd.co. There, you can join our Discord and sign up for our email. Our Instagram is at A.K.A. Podcast, and don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel at A.K.A. Thank you for joining us, and see you next time.